I was hoping to camp over at the KOA in Acton. Well, not technically Acton, but it's in this little canyon that's sort of outside of Acton. And because I drove up in a car, they said, no, we're not going to charge you the hiker fee, which is $15 to go sleep on some grass and get a shower. They said, we're going to charge you $40. And I said, seriously? You've got to be kidding me. So I'm like, you can see that I'm a backpacker. I've got a backpack. That's all I've got. You can even look in my truck and see that there's nothing else here. I'm not car camping. I'm a section hiker. And but they said, nope, it's going to be 40 bucks. And I said, well, you guys are just throwing money away. I can go camp anywhere out here on the road. There's tons of places. So they wanted to be greedy. That's the KOA in Acton for you. And so I just pulled over here on the side of the road, found a nice little place here. The ground is super hard, but I was able to anchor my tent into the truck, which gave it a nice little anchor point. And then, of course, as soon as I got in my tent last night, as you can see, it rained all night. Well, kind of on and off, just spotty. Just rained all night, so I wasn't expecting that. So my pack got a little wet, so I got to deal with that. Got to figure out how to dry this stuff out, and I'm going to be heading around over to Banning, and then at the I-10 crossing at Cabazon, and start my hike over there today. So fun stuff. Here we go. Well, I am here at Hiker Heaven, and here we have Lint. I met this man a couple years ago, and then just totally by chance we end up running into each other here. I recognized his van when I pulled up, and I'm like, hey, Oregon plates, looks familiar. So yeah, anyway, this man's awesome, and maybe we'll see him in August when I go to Maui. So. Yeah. Anyway, this is the place. They got tents here for just about everything. Tons of hikers. We've got friendly dogs and friendly people, and it is amazing. So anyway,
it's called Hiker Heaven for a reason, right?
Exactly. They got everything a hiker wants right here. So
Jeff and Donna Softly are some of the most amazing people on planet Earth, and yeah, they open up their home and let hikers stay, and all they ask is a little donation, and you have water and showers and access to electricity. It's kind of an amazing thing.
Yeah. This is definitely a huge highlight of the PCT. So I'm going to be leaving my truck here and then going down to Cabazon today, and then hiking back to here. And I can't wait to get back here because to enjoy this place some more. I've only been here for like an hour or two, and it's amazing. So anyway, thanks to them, and I will be back. And there go the dogs. Okay, so I'm here where I left off last year, right behind me, the hiker, but right down there is kind of where the Trail Magic sits. There's a cooler with a bunch of beers and sodas and stuff like that. I just got dropped off here, took a bus around, and then Ubered my way to the trailhead, and heading up the trail this way right now. I assume I'm going to be going up somewhere over here where there's these windmills. So hopefully the microphone is picking up my voice. Kind of loud because of the freeway. But anyway, I am off, and here goes. And then somewhere up here, I have no idea, but somewhere up here in these mountains is going to be Big Bear, and that's going to be my first pit stop of this trip. But got about 60 miles to go, and I'm hoping to make it to a place called Whitewater Preserve tonight. So off we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, so in case you guys didn't know, that guy that I was with earlier when I did the video at Hiker Heaven, his trail name is Lint, L-I-N-T, and that was the guy that I ran into back in 2017, and I had mentioned how I had run into somebody that had hiked the PCT 3 times, and so that was him. He is the man. Now, not only has he done the PCT 3 times, but he's done the Continental Divide Trail 3 times and the Appalachian Trail 3 times. So kind of a legend in the hiking community. But anyway, yeah, really great guy. it's just fun to hang with him and talk with him. He's got a great energy. And so yeah, apparently there are only 4 people in the world that have done those 3 trails 3 times. They're called triple crowners, and he is one of them. And then probably unbeknownst, there was a lady in that video as well that was walking right across the screen when I was looking away from us, and her trail name is Anish, and she is also another one of those 4 triple crowners. So yeah, hiker heaven, and I'm there, and just happens to be 2 of the 4 triple crowners in the world were there. So pretty fun to hang with them. Anyway, there's San Jacinto. Went around that, came down that whole mountain at the end of last year when I finished that trip. I'm headed up this way. It's going uphill. You can probably hear me breathing, but heading up to this wind farm up here. So looking forward to it. Oh my God, I'm not even an hour in. And it looks like my first trail magic. Well, it's the end of day 1. I didn't quite make it as far as I wanted, but got to about, I think it's like 1.5 miles to Whitewater Preserve, which is right down here. You can actually see kind of the river, sort of how it forks and stuff down there. I think I can even hear water. Oh, anyway, it was getting dark, and I knew I'd just be down there first thing in the morning anyway, and I've got plenty of water, so I'm just gonna call it a night. Got a cool little campsite here. Found it kind of in the bushes, and I'm just getting everything set up, and eat some dinner, and probably lay in the tent, gut hook, and chill. See you guys in the morning.